this conversation with 3 students this week so far, so I thought it might be useful to share it with you too. Hi there, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a lovely day. I have asked 3 students this week who are working on feeling more confident when they either speak or write, whether they are actually practicing or if they are testing themselves and expecting to perform perfectly without practice. Let me explain what that means. It's very rare that we become skilled at speaking or writing without controlled practice. What I mean by practice is, for example, when you read an exam question, an exam writing question, how you interpret those instructions and then think about those instructions, plan, and then write. Learning how to do all of that is a process, and getting or becoming skilled at doing all of that takes practice. The same goes for speaking. I'm working with someone at the moment who wants to feel more confident during business meetings. She wants to feel more confident speaking up, sharing her ideas, interrupting politely so that she can get her points across. That doesn't happen only by learning phrases that will help you to interrupt politely. That also happens, or in fact, I don't want to say only, but usually that's the case. Usually only happens by practicing those kind of situations, because it isn't only about using the language, it's about feeling confident enough to also be able to do that. So before you even think about using those before you even think about using those phrases in a meeting, you need to practice them over and over again. You need to practice the intonation that you're going to use so that you feel confident using that intonation. It's also really useful to role play and to role play different scenarios. So first of all, role play with your teacher or with your conversation partner, and the other person is receptive and polite and listens to you. The next time, ask your partner or your teacher to be a bit more difficult. So to not allow you to interrupt, or to not accept your idea, or kind of not understand what you're saying. Situations like these, with speaking and writing, take lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. So the next time you get frustrated with yourself because you haven't got the results that you would like when you write or when you speak, and I don't just mean results as in a mark, I mean results as in the impact or the effect of your writing and speaking, ask yourself, are you practicing or are you performing? Are you breaking down that big goal, objective into small activities that you can do and just work on those small activities to build your confidence? Or are you expecting yourself to already do it perfectly without having done that first? Just because you're working towards an advanced or proficient level doesn't mean that you don't need to practice anymore. Practice is really where you will see the biggest progress, the biggest difference. So don't forget to practice. So this is my message today. the next time you're being hard on yourself, the next time that something doesn't go as planned with writing or speaking, just ask yourself this question. Have I practiced, or am I expecting myself to be able to perform without having done the practice first? If you need some more tips, if this doesn't quite make sense, if you're not quite sure how to do this, send me a message and we can have a chat in DMs. I always like chatting to you in direct messages. Anyway, I hope that's been useful. Have a lovely day. See you next time.